Rain falling here at game time as it's time for baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Tampa Bay Rays and the San Diego Padres. It's Enter the Show. Colin Ray will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's really struggled with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average coming into this start. So, to me, it's if he has traffic on the field, on the bases, can he pitch out of those jams? That will be the key that determines the fate of this game. At the plate, Matt Duffy. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. Well, Matt, every team's going to go through a losing streak, but you got to try to do something that's going to pull you out of it. One game at a time is really what you got to think about, because if you don't, before you know it, 5 games leads to 10, and 10 games leads to 15. And before you know it, you're out of it. You lost a ton of games in a row. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Myers is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, Evan Longoria has been tearing it up lately. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Into the box now, Steven Souza. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard. Well, Larry Bullard is a good umpire. It's pretty uncommon to see guys get too frustrated about his balls and strikes, because it doesn't seem like he favors one location more than the other. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Top of the first just underway at Petco Park. 1-2 now.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Rays. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Jake Odorizzi is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
The shortstop.
Now at the plate, Corey Spangenberg. And perhaps not surprisingly, you can see he's a much better hitter away from Petco Park than here at home. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Schimpf. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. Here comes the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to win the first game on the road, and then you get ready for game 2. It just makes you feel like, hey, this could be a pretty productive road trip. If you win 2 games in a row, then you're really knowing we got a chance to have a great trip.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, back-to-back balls hit hard to start their bottom half of the first here. No wonder they were hustling off the field. Maybe they knew something we didn't know. They came to hit this game.
Standing in now, Colby Rasmus. Swing and a liner, but foul. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, after losing game 1 of the series, to get an RBI single in the first inning of game 2 is a good sign. This is a tough team, mentally tough, mentally strong, ready to go.
Into the box, Matt Caesar. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. 1-1. Here it is. Grounded to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
4 straight hits, 4 batters. You may not see that very often. When one team is able to walk up there and the first 4 hitters of the game get hits, man, they're on fire.
Here's Will Myers as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
One and one.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
On the ground is short. This could be two. To second for one. On to first to complete the double play. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think there's some real concern over the state of Will Myers right now. Last 10 games have been a struggle. Not only is he having a hard time getting any base hits, he's struggling just to get on base. Less than a .250 on base percentage in his last 10. So any sign of life from this guy would be a welcome sight.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're at 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Digging in, Hunter Renfroe. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. But this will be foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
1-1. And this one gets away. And over to third now is the runner.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the second now at Petco Park. It's the Padres 3, the Rays nothing. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 pitch. On the ground to third. Solarte fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Pods line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Will Myers playing first base. Yes, first base. Now, I know he came up as an outfielder, but, man, has he become a pretty good defender at first base. I love his actions. I love how he moves, and he's pretty graceful over there.
In now, Brad Miller. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Now here it comes. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Wilson Ramos is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective. Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Grounded to third. There is Solarte. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Still down 3-0. So striding forward for his first opportunity, Alex Dickerson. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Dickerson.
Into the windup and the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. A dive. He's got it. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Catcher, Austin Hedges.
Now at the plate, Austin Hedges. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Borges is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Corey Spangenberg.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Spangenberg. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. Digging in for his second at bat, Ryan Schimpf. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Borges. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Padres have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Into the box now, Colby Rasmus. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run off the bat of Colby Rasmus. 4th home run for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I'll tell you, the guy in the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Stepping in now, Matt Caesar.
Designated hitter, Matt
A swing
Caesar.
and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into
the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Standing in now, Will Myers. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, he's really struggling, and right there you get an infield hit. Nothing more frustrating. It just kind of epitomizes what's been going on with him today. Not a lot of balls hit hard, but they're getting hits.
Into the box now, Yangervis Solarte. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by Miller. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We've played 2 full. The Padres lead it 6-0. Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Ball. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze it.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter.
Standing in, Ricky Weeks. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And the Rays are in the hit column. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 258 the average to begin play. Still without a home run and 4 RBIs. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Runner at second here with one man out. Up high, 2-1 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Matt Duffy will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Grassman is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Rays strand just the one. They still find themselves down 6-0. Striding in once again, Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hunter Renfroe.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson as he swings and hits a laser to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Catcher Austin
stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Hedges. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Odorizzi looks in. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
In now, Corey Spangenberg as he hits one on a line to left field. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Matt, talk about 2-out lightning. First 2 guys are retired. Next guy doubles, and then bam, a single to drive in a run. 2-out lightning.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Nate Eovaldi is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Nate Eovaldi.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Onto the third-floor balcony, and gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Now batting.
Into the box, Colby Rasmus. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Dickerson's there, and that ends the inning. 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's the Padres 9, the Rays nothing. Ready for another chance? Steven Souza comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Steven Souza
takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Schimpf brings it in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 10, Corey Dickerson.
Digging in now, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out, 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
At the plate, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Rasmus, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run home run for Evan Longoria, number 11 for him on the season, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing the ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
The batter, number
into
13,
the box now, Brad Miller. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Now the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, he hit that fastball right by the first baseman. Nice effort, but that ball's just hit way too hard.
Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Hit on the ground out to short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Standing in now, Tim Beckham, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
In now, Ricky Weeks, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Padres 9, the Rays 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Matt Caesar. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. The pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Ramos has got it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
First baseman number 4.
Here's Will Myers. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and no one will get this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers. Number 11 for him on the season as they have widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Yangervis Solarte. Yes, he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Well, Matty jumped on that first pitch after the home run. It's a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant to get in the box after he gave up a home run, thinking he might dust me right here.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Runners off for second. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Runner going a second time. And another foul ball. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes a stroll out to the mound, and with a pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason, and to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
Ready for another shot now. Alex Dickerson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. First and second now, 1 man out. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Borges going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Solarte is on his way home. The runner from second crosses the plate.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Into the box, Austin Hedges. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Hit sharply on the ground. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. The Padres lead it 13-2. Striding in, Peter Borges. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Well, the conditions are getting tougher. The rain is intensifying right now. So doing the little things right now really become important.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
The batter, number 5.
Ready once again, shortstop. Matt Duffy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
After giving up 3 runs last half inning, they come back with back-to-back hits. That's how you punch back. Just little jab right at them. Here we come.
Standing in now, Steven Souza, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
1-2, here it comes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rays strand a pair, and as you can see, they are way behind. Digging in once again, Ryan Schimpf. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Three home runs tonight. What a game he is having. To hit 3 homers in a game, you have to have pretty good swings to see the ball really well. But he's had an exceptional night tonight. 3 homers.
Striding into the box, Colby Rasmus. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Now a ball line foul as that's in the seats over the Padre dugout.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
Hit in the air to left field. After it is Dickerson. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Matt Caesar. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
First baseman, number 4.
Here's Will Myers. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Souza, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now Myers, a drive. This is to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
In now, Hervis Solarte. Liner towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 5 innings complete. Padres lead it 15-2. Digging in to try it again. Brad Miller. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Miller.
And that's in there for strike 1. A high fastball is in there.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him out. So double digits now
For him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Wilson Ramos is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Another one sent foul. Now another 1-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
First baseman, Tim
Ready
Beckham.
once again, Tim Beckham. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays, and they remain well behind. Ready for another shot now. Hunter Renfroe.
For the Padres, right fielder Hunter Renfroe.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder Alex Dickerson.
Digging in and looking for more, Alex Dickerson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Here comes Dickerson. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting. Catcher.
Ready for another
Austin
chance.
Hedges.
Austin Hedges. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Here's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. But not to fear as they hold a back here at Petco Park. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Kirby Yates comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Ricky Weeks is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's Peter Borges standing in as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1, and he misses with it. 1-1. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Here's a high pop-up. Yates is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Matt Duffy.
Striding in once again, Matt Duffy. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. And as you can see, they are way behind. Striding into the box, Corey Spangenberg. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Corey Spangenberg.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman,
Ryan Schimpf will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high.
Here he is, falling behind. Another hitter. 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, This is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
He's set. Here it comes. Colby Rasmus swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Here comes the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runners on first with 1 down. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. At the plate, Steven Souza 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Evan Longoria is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's at 2nd with his 9th 2-base hit of the year. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Hard hit ball to 2nd, and that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the runner from 2nd is in to score.
Back-to-back fastballs. He blew the first one by him and said.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Wilson Ramos is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Padres lead it 15-3. Digging in once again, Matt Caesar. He's
Leading
doubled
off for the
and
Padres.
singled in 4 at-bats in this
Designated
contest.
hitter, Matt Caesar.
Here's the first pitch to him. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits.
Up next.
And we'll move forward now to the
Leading off for Tampa Bay, first baseman number
Carter
1.
Caps. Enters
Sam
from the pen to
Beckham.
begin the frame with a
Your attention,
sizable
please.
lead with which to
Now
work.
pitching for the Padres, number 56.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
The batter, number 8. Designated hitter,
Ricky Weeks is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
This guy's motion is so funky. You almost have to take the first pitch and just hope it's going to be a ball. In this case, it was a strike, but you got a chance to see his motion. Maybe you can measure it now and get back in the at-bat.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Ready with the 0-2. Tapped up the first baseline, but that one rolls foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. Or a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
now batting, center fielder.
Stepping
Peter
in and ready for
Borges.
another shot, Peter Borges. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 good inside fastballs right there. Now he's sitting 0-2. I think he's probably going to have to protect the inside. I'd give him a curveball in the dirt and see if he chases it.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. 1 there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
The batter, number
Standing
5.
in, Matt
Shortstop.
Duffy. He'll look to
Matt
bounce back after
Duffy.
striking out his last time up. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. Tampa Bay, good night.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
18-3 tonight. The San Diego Padres hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. Colin Ray earns the win, his 2nd, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Jake Odorizzi was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes.